Today guys, I want to talk to you about a very special event that we've put together. Something different once again to keep it fresh, keep it interesting, certainly for you guys. So having had a chat with the team, something we've never really done before over the time you've been watching our videos is release any of the Tosai that generally we're choosing to grow through to the autumn harvest. So what we're announcing today is our Jumbo Tosai Festival. Now this event is going to offer you Dainichi Kohaku, Sakai Dragon Ball Sanke, Kohaku and Sanke from Sakai as well, it's not the Dragon Ball lineage, and Odakan Showa. Now these are all fish that have been raised through to the Jumbo Tosai that they are here at Koi Wholesale already. We've done our final selections. They're all fish that have been selected to grow on further until the end of the year. But we're giving you the opportunity to actually buy these now and have them growing yourself here at Koi Wholesale through until harvest time. So in total, I think we've got 60 pieces that we're entering. Mix of quality, mix of price points. We've actually got price points starting from £495, including the growing fee. So all the prices listed will include the growing. There'll be nothing more to pay, no additional shipping, commissions, anything like that. You pay the price that you see. Available through our network of selected dealers, which you'll be able to find details to that all in the description below. Furthermore, you'll also get a life guarantee. So if anything or any of the fish die whilst in our care, we'll replace them for you. Likewise, there'll also be a quality guarantee. So if the quality drastically alters for the worse, we'll also then replace the fish at that point as well. So it's taking all the risk out of it for you and just keeping it so you've got the enjoyment and the potential upsides. Yeah, so the fish actually are going to be available to view on our website on the 25th of June. They'll not be able to buy until the 5th of July, however. Now, if you're interested in purchasing one of these fish, you'll need to contact one of the dealers to lodge your interest, and they will have to compete on a first come, first served basis to secure the fish for you on the 5th of July. So it's just like the other events that we've done to make it as fair as possible. Like I say, you want to get in there first and lodge that interest to put yourself top of the list. And I'm sure that dealer will do their absolute best to get that fish for you on the day. From then on, say you just pay for the fish with the dealer, and then we will keep it through to the end of October. Now, in regards to collecting the fish, we're actually going to be looking to do a special harvest event at a certain venue. We've not confirmed all the details yet, but we're going to be hosting this event around the end of October / early November, where these fish will be ready, acclimatized to ambient temperatures, ready for you to actually take away on that particular day, should you wish. But they'll certainly all be there for you to view and other people to view. So that's where we're at. The last kind of bit to it all is that these fish will only be available to purchase for 2 weeks after the 5th of July. At that point, they'll be unlisted from the website and they'll just be grown through till October. They'll not be available again until that point. So there we have it. I hope all that's clear. Really excited to do this. Like I say, price points from $495 upwards. Everything will be done individually. We're not sexing any of the fish at this point. They're just being sold as unsexed fish. We don't know either way, so that is the sort of gamble that you're taking. But we've just focused on the quality and making sure we get the fish that we believe are going to see it through and become really top pieces. The growing's actually going to be done in 2 different ponds, so all of these are sat in the 1200 gallon ponds at the moment, but the Dainichi Kohaku and Sakai Dragon Balls along with the Odakan Showa in the next couple of weeks are going to be moved to one of the 3.5k ponds to grow through in there till the end of October. So I mean, if we just take the Kohaku in front of me at the moment, size wise we're sitting kind of 29 up to, let's have a look, yeah, probably about 29 to 30. Yeah, 29 to 30 cm on those. So I think over the time period we're going to be expecting a rough size of about 40 to 45 cm at harvest for these ones, but obviously with a massive gain in body volume. That's what will really be delivered in the 3.5k pond. So this batch in front of me is 10 pieces of really top quality Dainichi Kohaku that are going to be entered. You can see already, I mean, the body development on these over the past few weeks has been phenomenal as we've been pushing. So as soon as they hit that big pond, they're going to absolutely fly. But All of these will be entered. Some real top quality pieces in here, and seriously good potential. We can see all those Dainichi characteristics in that Beni, Shiroji, the head shapes as well. I mean, you just look at the kind of head shapes and the shoulders. I mean, this one, look, really you can see the power starting to form. You look at that head, that backbone, super soft Beni on it as well. Really nice piece. And yeah, so it's nice to see such an array of patterns as well, to be honest. So it's an important part. We see again the skin quality, super crazy marathon 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 step pattern there, 6 if you include the Kuchi Beni, which we don't normally. Insanely good fish. Just across the board, looking really promising. Really high quality Beni. Shiroji, as you'll see across all the videos, a little bit off at the minute. That's because of how hard we've been pushing them on the food. Here's the super. I'm not sure, I might have shown this a couple of times, but super 4-step Dainichi Kohaku, Yondan pattern of impeccable balance. You see it there, so well distributed across the body. Great Oda May, we've got the shine in the skin as well. Top Marizomi Kiwa, beautiful sashi. It's a real top piece. It's going to be one of the most valuable lots in the event, but super prospect. To have that Dainichi quality and potentially that pattern is a real special opportunity with that one. So yeah, they're looking good. Like I say, a couple more weeks being pushed where they are before they get moved, but 10 series pieces, wouldn't normally dream of releasing these. I just think it's going to be a really nice opportunity for people to enjoy the growing process, keep getting a few updates that we can provide along the way, and see where they're at, and have that excitement of when harvest season comes around, knowing you've got a fish waiting for you and to see exactly what it's done. So get these ones back in the pond now, and then we'll move on to the Sakai Dragon Ball Sanke. So now we've got 9 pieces of the Dragon Ball Bloodline Sanke from Sakai. These in recent weeks have really been coming alive and coming into their own. Really impressed with what I've been seeing. Quite really reluctant to let these go, in all honesty, but I think they had a real special touch to what we're doing. So there's 9 pieces in here altogether, size ranging from 28 to 30ish, I'm guessing. Yeah, so 28 to 30 on those ones, but we've got some real super quality starting to show through in here. I've gone for a bit of a mix, few with the sumi up, few with the sumi down, just so there's something in there for people to really admire. But I mean, if we just look here, a sign of what's to come with these. That sumi up, Beni looking superb. You see that Sakai body starting to come alive in these as well. I mean, we look at the length of the head, everything about them looking superb. We see there again, look, just a repeat of that quality. I mean, look at the balance on that one, excellent. And then this one again, you know, that balance throughout. These are really nice Sanke. I think the Sakai style is just amongst one of the top, the absolute favourite styles that people are into. This is a real keen piece. I did sort of second guess myself when this went in. I think this is potentially one of the top pieces in the pond moving forward. Just look at where that's at right now and where it can be, and all the quality it's got going on along with it as well. Along with this, if you're into the Kuchi Beni, the old pip nose sort of pattern, I mean, just look at what we've got here in the balance of that fish, where the sumi's sat, where it's going to come out. That's going to add further balance to it, the body, the skin quality, just looking absolutely pucker. Got one here really showing a lot of body now, starting to build over the shoulders. And again, we've got sumi sat at the back end here near the peduncle to add further balance to that one. Just so consistent with the qualities of these fish. This one again, I mean, it's even how I'm starting to see sumi progression when the water's sort of like 29 degrees at the minute. You know, it's a nice light Sanke. And I've great sumi pattern in here, loads to do over the shoulder as well. And this one, another one I'm particularly fond of. Loads of Subo sumi on the body with that one, another amazing characteristic. And we look at the pattern potential once again, and the body potential, and it's looking top draw. Very exciting prospects across the board. And yeah, I see a lot of growth coming with these. Again, anticipate around 40-45 cm as the end size by the time we're done. They're going to go in a massive spurt when they get in the big pond. It's likely going to only be around 100 to 110 pieces into that 3.5k pond. Maybe a few less even, we'll see at the time. But yeah, for now, take a good look at these because there's some cracking potential and your chance to really pick up what is going to be a quality Sakai Nisai at the end of it for a fairly reasonable sum. Right, next up we've got the 20 pieces of Odakan Showa that we're entering now. I really have picked some of what I believe to be the highest potential pieces out of that entire batch, because obviously throughout this I want fish that are really going to succeed for you guys that end up buying them. So I'm really impressed with the quality I'm seeing in these. They're not the absolute, you know, eye-popping, completely finished Showas that a lot of people like to see at this point, but the potential's all there. And like I said to you on the Odakan video itself, I think this Sumi is going to be super predictable. It's holding out well now given the temperatures, and I'm sure that's going to continue. But got a real nice assortment in here, quite a lot more kind of traditionally type Showas. There's still a fair bit of Kindai in style as well, but really great body lines. I'm looking at super head shapes, and so far the growth and performance has been absolutely excellent. I really think these are going to do the business. These 20 will return back into the pond with the other Showas for now. I think we're at just shy of 90 fish in there, so huge change in stocking level. These will really fly in the next few weeks. And then, like I say, at the time when the big pond is ready, these will go with the previous Sakai, Sanke and Dainichi Kohaku and all be raised together in one of the 3.5k ponds. So yeah, size-wise at the moment, so kind of 23 cm heading up to, let's find the biggest end, to about 25. So yeah, really good growth so far on them, but they are looking really top. We can see if we look in here, you know, it's fish like this one I'd draw your attention to, because it really doesn't look too much at the moment, but just look at the setup. That Benny quality is really superb. In fact, the whole skin, the Shiroji is really nice. Just look at the size of the head, phenomenal length to it, good wide mouth. But we can see the Sumi quality, you know, where it's up here, looks superb. And we can see where the Sumi is sat across the body. Really good technical, nice Kohaku Benny pattern underneath. So yeah, you know, really promising piece. It just needs that time for that Sumi to do its thing, and I'm very confident that it will do. Other pieces, a real firm favourite for me, a really stripped back Kindai style here. Again, you see all those qualities in the Benny, in the bone structure, size. We're just waiting for this pattern to happen. And as it does, as that grows more and that all stretches out, it's going to be an absolutely super fish. See another one here, similar in style to the first one that I showed you. You know, nice 3-step Kohaku Benny pattern underneath, and look where the Sumi is scattered all throughout the body on the head. It's just waiting for that to happen. You know, when I select Showa like this, I often take Sumi out of the equation and really just focus on what's going on in the rest of the fish. And that's what you need to do with these, in all honesty. Just focus on what's there, Benny quality, Shiroji quality, Sumi, shape, and let the rest kind of do its thing, because it will do. There'll be a lot of change in most of them as well. You can see we have got one piece here where the Sumi is right up, and we can see that Sumi quality is absolutely fierce. Super depth to it, you know, it's all Subo Sumi sat on the Shiroji. Really excellent characteristics to it. And this is the kind of level I'm expecting most of these others to reach to in the end. But as you look through, loads of quirkiness, loads of different Benny patterns, styles, and I think these, like I say, are really going to deliver on the quality side of things. So be a nice buy, and like I say, size-wise, I still expect these to be hitting around that 40 mark, hopefully some over as well. Say, given I think they're going to have a massive spurt in the next few weeks now the stocking level's down, but let's see where we get to with them. But I think it's a really nice opportunity to get a great show from a, say, Odakan up-and-coming breeder, really new to breeding, but been dealing for years. But Dainichi, it's a cross, obviously they've got the genetics, and yeah, let's see where we get with them. Final part of our Tosai festival, and we put this one in there to just broaden the appeal and reach for everybody. So here I've got what I can only describe as 20 little rockets from Sakai Fish Farm. These are phenomenal. During one of the last selections we did, you'll see it on the Sakai video. These were just moved to a temporary holding pond until I had one of the 1200 gallon ponds free. So this is 20 out of the 50 pieces that I've selected. Those 50 will be growing in one of the 1200 gallon ponds over the summer. If one of the 1500 gallon ones comes available, I'll likely move them into there just to give them that extra bit of room as well, and that pond's a little bit longer, so it'll be beneficial for the body development. But yeah, obviously these will reach and hit a different price point, and yeah, just a different service all round. Still, you've seen what I've done in those ponds before. If you've seen the Secret Sanke grow out, these started much smaller than this and ended up at some cracking sizes, so don't fear with that part. You know, when they're in my care, I'm going to push to get the absolute best growth and development out of them. But yeah, I mean, these these are exciting little prospects. Sanke and Kohaku as well, but yeah, absolutely dreamy. There's some really exciting pieces in here. Size wise at the moment, we're at 22, up to about 24 there, but just look at what's sat in here. I don't really need to show too many examples because nearly every one of them is pretty dreamy, in all honesty. This Kohaku is really standing out to me. Like the simplicity of it, really like the head pattern as well, but just look at the skin across the board. Exceptional stuff. That Benny's just mega. Love the pattern as well. Another one here, look, just look at that Benny again. Body format, body setup, you know, these are going to be exceptional with that bit more size on them. Sanke wise, got a nice variation as well, you know, I mean, just look at that. The balance already is toe size superb. Going to be so much to come from that. This one again, just look at the Benny, look at the Sumi quality over the backbone there. Very, very exciting fish. Once again, another, that Sakai style so prominent in them. I mean, just look at that, the potential pattern and balance of that fish moving forward as well. Yeah, I'm been pushed into this one for sure, but no, in all seriousness, it's nice to be able to share this opportunity for people to get these fish and enjoy the journey along with us, and actually have something there at the end of it. Like I say, normally we would never dream, or I would never dream on releasing these fish at this point, because I like to keep that enjoyment for myself, in all honesty. But yeah, here they are, and enjoy them. Like I say, these are all going to be available. You can find all the details in the description below. But yeah, they're going to be available, obviously preview on the video, preview on the website, and then they'll go live. You need to make sure you contact one of our dealers to register your interest, so they can compete to get that fish for you when it's released on the website. First come, first serve. But yeah, for now, here they are, enjoy them. And yeah, what I'm going to do as well is leave some comments, my thoughts on each individual fish on the listings on the website, just to help you understand more what I'm seeing in those pieces as well, and what I'm going to expect from it moving forwards. So hopefully you get the fish that you're after, and I'll thank you in advance for everyone who participates in this event.